Good evening and welcome to Netzach Yisrael's daily Kitzur Shulchan Aruch Shir. Tonight we're going to complete the halachas of Megillah, Sif Kuf Mem Aleph. We're going to carry on from Sif Yud Ches. Tzibor she'ein lahem shliach, tzibor she'yochel likros es Megillah imat amim koroi. A congregation that does not have a Baal Korei that can read the Megillah properly with the right notes. Yochel likros gam b'lo tamim. They can also read the Megillah without the notes. But they need to ensure that they're reading the words properly, that they're not changing the meaning of the words. For example, if he read, instead of a Mordechai Yoshev, Mordechai was sitting, he read the vowels incorrectly instead with Yoshav, meaning he did sit past tense. Or instead of reading Haman was falling, he read and Haman fell, or mistakes like that. I feel a bit the evidence the one hasn't fulfilled the obligation of hearing the Megillah. One can pencil in, one can write into the Megillah the different vowels and musical notations, that one can read it properly if necessary, because this is an emergency situation. Which would be better than reading quietly from the Chumash. Because since one is reading from the Chumash, even if they're doing so quietly, one cannot intend to hear properly from the Chazan, from the Baal Korei. That would work out that one is reading it from the Chumash, and one doesn't fulfill one's obligation in doing so. And if one did so, one would need to listen to it again from a kosher Megillah. Sif Yud Tes. A congregation that does not have a properly kosher Megillah. Nonetheless, if this Megillah, which isn't kosher, is written properly, halachically on parchment, but it's missing a couple of words in the middle. Since it's not missing a full topic, Shulchan Aruch is a bit vague as to how much can be missing, but presumably a couple of words are missing. One can read properly from the Megillah, even with the brachos for the community. And the missing words, the one reading can read them either off by heart, or you can read those couple of words from a printed text. However, if one doesn't have a Megillah at all, or it's missing a significant part in the middle, or the very beginning or the very end is missing, then everyone should read the Megillah themselves from a printed text from a Chumash, and do so without a bracha. And an individual that does not have a kosher Megillah, he only has a apostle one, for example, it's missing a word or two, such a person should read it without the bracha. So this dispensation for reading a Megillah that's not totally kosher only applies to a community. Sif Chof. Avel Terch Shiva. A mourner during the week of his mourning for a relative, Noeg B'chol Dinei Avelos, has to abide by all the laws of mourning, and is forbidden from seeing any types of rejoicement. However, one is allowed to sit on a proper chair and wear proper shoes, because those are things that can be seen by others. There's a machlokes as to whether the laws of mourning apply on the day that Purim is celebrated, but the minhag is that only aspects of mourning that can be kept private are observed. That's what it says in the Shulchan Aruch. At night. It's ideal if he can bring a minion over to his house to read the Megillah. And if that's not feasible, at home, and then go to shul to hear the Megillah being read. If Purim falls that year on Motzah Shabbos, he should go while it's still Shabbos. He should go to shul after Shalosh Shabbos. or by Yom, and hear the Megillah then, or by Yom, and the next day on Sunday, Holech lebeis haknesses latfilah v'la Megillah, we should go to shul for davening and to hear the Megillah. Sif Chaf Aleph.